Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Let's get straight into the chart. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. This is just for fun. This is Bitcoin, daily chart on Bitcoin. And we came down to my first price target here and bounced back up. This daily candle looks nice, suggesting that we may start to have a bullish run to the upside. We will see if that happens. But what I'm watching right now, and I may have to draw this line here. Let me see. Oops. So for me, this is the neckline of the around this area of the bearish head and shoulder pattern, and we came back to this to touch this and pulled back, and of course we had a big pullback or sort of big pullback, and now we are trying to get back. So I'm watching this area. Can we get above this? So once we get above 43,000 and if we can stay there, then it is telling me that maybe this pattern will not play out, and then we will start to have a bull run to the upside. But I need to wait and see if that's the case, or are we going to continue this bearish move to the downside. Let me just see one more thing here. Here we go. So this is Bitcoin, and just a second. I want to draw something else that would help me to make predictions. Let's see if we have a trend line here. And draw a trend line here. Maybe I will just connect the bodies. Something like that. Yeah, the bodies. Okay. Oops. This is not something I need. Okay, and now right, I just want to make it clear for me. Okay, anyway, something like that, yeah. And so there are two things. One, for me to turn bullish. First of all, we need to get back above this neckline. Second, we need to get above this trend line and have a daily closer body above this trend line. Then I may turn bullish on Bitcoin. Until then, of course, it's bearish. We have higher lows, lower lows, lower highs, and we are below the 20-day EMA, below the 50-day EMA. It's still very bearish. Looks ugly. Let's go over to Ethereum. That's the daily chart on Ethereum. And same situation here, very ugly. Below on the daily we are below the 20, we are below the 50-day EMA. I could draw a neckline, a trend line here, falling trend line, but it was a very steep fall. We have a long way to go, but first we might come back to the 20-day EMA, touch it, and then pull back, or just continue the way to the downside. Let me just have a quick look at the weekly chart on Ethereum. So this is the weekly chart on Ethereum, and yeah, as you can see, what I was expecting is that we would, once we pass this 20 EMA, we would come to the 50 EMA. We touched it and then bounced back. Of course, should we fall below it, and I'm watching this, should we fall below this line, that's a very bearish sign, and first we would get to this level probably, well, here as well, 2700 probably, then 2650. Once we break below that level, that's very bad. We could come down to these lows, 1700 and yeah, 1700-ish levels, something like that. So I'm watching these levels, and if I see something, I will act accordingly. Good. Let's go over to Cardano. What's happening here? That's the weekly chart on Cardano, and we broke below this line here. That's the weekly. We are bearish on the weekly, but the 20 EMA is still above the 50 EMA, so we could come back up anytime. But we need to come back above this line of at 1.2, and once we get above there, then it's possible that we come to the 50 EMA. Until then, it's more likely that we come to 1.02 to this next area of support. Shall we break below that, then 0.936 is the next target for me. Shall we break below that? That's terrible. That would mean that we will just, yeah, we will just destroy everything. Alright, that's all for now. See you next time.